Everyone believes that falling for someone, confessing your love, and becoming a couple is the most wonderful thing in the world. But they're wrong. In every couple, there is an imbalance of power, the exploiter and the exploited, the giver and the taker, the winner and the loser. If you want to maintain your dominance, you must not become the loser. Love is War, Shuchian Academy, a prestigious institution where the nation's elite gather. Established centuries ago to serve noble and warrior classes, it remains a school for the children of the rich and influential. Even in modern times where social hierarchies have been abolished, the school continues to be a place where the future leaders of the country are molded. Among such privileged students, only the truly extraordinary can rise above the rest. The school buzzes with whispers of admiration and awe as students look towards one group, the Student Council. At the heart of it stands Kaguya-sama, the vice president. Born into the powerful Shinomiya Group, one of Japan's largest business conglomerates, she is a woman of impeccable grace, intelligence, and talent. With over 1,000 subsidiaries under her family's empire and assets worth trillions, Kaguya is not just well-bred, she is practically royalty. But beside her stands another figure, equally, if not more, imposing in his own right. Miyuki Shirogane, the Student Council president. Unlike Kaguya, he does not come from wealth or legacy, yet he commands immense respect. Through sheer determination and an unmatched intellect, he has secured his place at the top of Shuchian's academic rankings, outperforming even the best minds in the country. Where Kaguya is a prodigy across various disciplines, visual arts, music, and martial arts, Miyuki is relentless in his pursuit of knowledge. His brilliance is undeniable, his presence commanding. And around his neck he wears the golden aiguillette of the Student Council president, a symbol of 200 years of Shuchian history. To their peers, they are an unrivaled duo, perfect in every way. Whispers spread like wildfire. They really are the ideal couple, aren't they? Yeah, they're so perfect. But beyond the admiration, beyond the rumors, what truly lies between them? Are they a couple, as many suspect? Or is there something else hidden beneath their poised exteriors? As the doors to the Student Council room close behind them, one thing is certain: between these two, love is war. In the prestigious halls of Shuchian Academy, rumors spread like wildfire. A whispered speculation has reached Kaguya Shinomiya's ears. People believe she and Miyuki Shirogane are a couple. With a composed smile, she pours tea, pretending to be unfazed. Shirogane, the ever-serious Student Council president, scoffs at the idea. Romantic gossip. How foolish, he muses, though a lingering thought betrays his composed demeanor. Yet beneath their dignified facades, something stirs. Shirogane, in a fleeting moment of self-indulgence, dares to entertain the thought. If Shinomiya were to beg me to date her, well, it's not like I wouldn't consider it. Meanwhile, Kaguya, ever the aristocrat, dismisses the notion as absurd. How vulgar. Who do they think I am? But even she, with all her pride, admits if Shirogane were to kneel before her, body and soul, perhaps she could mold him into someone worthy of her. Time passes, half a year to be exact. And in all that time, nothing happened. The battle of wits continues, each waiting for the other to make the first move. Without progress, their strategies evolve. I have to force him to confess. Maybe, if she really wants me to, I'd go out with her. But love is war, and neither is ready to surrender. In the grand halls of the Student Council chamber, where mind games and silent battles rage daily, an unexpected element of chaos entered the fray. Chika Fujiwara. With a bright smile and an innocent hum, she announced her grand news. I won a pair of movie tickets in a contest. She beamed, entirely unaware of the battlefield she had just set into motion. Shirogane's sharp gaze landed on the tickets. A simple movie night? No, he knew better. This was war. Oh, he mused, flipping through his schedule with practiced ease. As it happens, I'm free this weekend, which is rare. Kaguya Shinomiya's eyes flickered with interest. A movie between a boy and a girl? Everyone knew what that meant. If a boy and girl see this movie together, they'll end up as a couple. Shirogane's mind exploded in turmoil. What had he done? Had he just Indirectly confessed? What? His thoughts screamed. Panic gripped him, but retreat was not an option. For the prideful pair, love was a battlefield, and the one to confess first was the loser. The rule was absolute. Shirogane clenched his jaw. He had to play it cool. Kaguya, too, feigned indifference, but the air between them grew charged with silent challenge. With a steely resolve, Shirogane made his move. Do you want to go to this movie with me? A challenge had been issued. In the ever-intense battle of love and wits, the battlefield shifts once more. Shirogane, ever the strategist, lays down his challenge. The ball is in your court, he declares, subtly shifting the power dynamic. Shinomiya, though, is no ordinary opponent. Where others might falter, she calculates, a simple refusal would erase all her prior efforts. Unacceptable. Shirogane watches as she contemplates, but beneath his composed exterior, uncertainty gnaws at him. Shinomiya, aware of his insecurities, had meticulously crafted this moment. A fake prize, a carefully placed invitation, everything planned around his schedule. She couldn't let it go to waste. If she refused, he might never ask her again. Cornered, yet unwilling to be forced into a decision, she calls upon the legendary Shinomiya family technique, an art of negotiation so powerful it could sway the gods themselves. With a precisely calculated expression and voice, she plays innocent, a weapon of mass destruction aimed straight at Shirogane's resolve. And it works. His pride, his carefully maintained walls, they begin to crack. Is it a man's job to declare his feelings, he wonders? His hesitation is all she needs. Seizing her moment, Shinomiya attacks, pressing her advantage. The battle of love is far from over, but this round, it belongs to her. In the ever-intense battlefield of love and intellect, the air inside the student council room crackled with tension. Shirogane and Kaguya's minds raced, calculating their next move in the psychological warfare of romance. Victory would belong to whoever could outmaneuver the other first. But just as the intricate strategies were reaching their climax, an unexpected force of chaos descended upon them. Chika Fujiwara, oblivious to the unseen war waged between her two councilmates, smiled innocently and presented an alternative. Tickets to Mr. Birdson of Birdville, a completely different movie from the romantic one they had been scheming around. Chaos theory, a single event as insignificant as a butterfly's wings flapping, had shattered the carefully woven plans of both Shirogane and Kaguya. Their once clear paths to victory spiraled into infinite possibilities, their brains overheating from the sudden influx of options. As their cognitive abilities reached their breaking points, a new problem arose. The overworked brains of the two tacticians demanded sustenance. The only available source of glucose in the student council chamber? A single, lone sweet bun. With their intellect compromised by hunger, the battle took on a new, primal form. Eyes locked onto the target, hands lunged forward in desperation. The victor would be the one who seized the precious bun first. However, fate was cruel. Just as the battle reached its climax, the school bell rang, signaling the start of afternoon classes. In a blur of motion, the bun disappeared, straight into the mouth of the very person who had unwittingly triggered this entire crisis. Chika Fujiwara. As Shirogane and Kaguya slumped in defeat, the outcome of today's battle was clear. Result: both lose. But the war was far from over. The battlefield would reopen after school. While we patiently twiddle our thumbs, waiting for school to wrap up, feel free to drop a like and share your thoughts if you're eager for the next part. And don't forget to subscribe. Be the first in line to get the scoop when I drop it.